Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto, and today we're going to be taking a cheeky look at what a fintech lawyer is talking about when he says that the SEC has a very little case at all with their lawsuit against Ripple. So it's going to be really interesting to dive in and see what this guy's talking about. Chris, should we go ahead and dive straight into it?
Yeah, before we do, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and smash that like button because it fills me with lots of joy.
Fantastic. Right, let's jump on over to the desktop and see exactly what's going on. Right, so here we have a Mexican fintech lawyer analyzing the SEC major points against the XRP or Ripple and why it is unnecessary. And this is really interesting, guys. So let's get right into it, right? So according to the Mexican tax and fintech lawyer, there are various use cases embedded in the digital asset token XRP. And contrary to the claim of the United States Security and Exchange Commission, the SEC, which serves as the basis of the lawsuit against Ripple and its top executives, right? So breaking that down for a second there, basically, XRP has many different use cases, as me and Chris know, and I think a whole host of you guys watching this video also know and understand. Yet, I guess fundamentally, the SEC are deliberately ignoring this and are clinging on to one aspect and one aspect alone. And so in a series of tweets on the 25th of December, basically this lawyer basically analysed various uses of XRP and how beneficial it is to its users, investors and institutions. So here's the quote, right? So just finished reading the SEC versus Ripple complaint. Most of the allegations in XRP being a security are built around the false idea that investors bought an asset that had no use beyond the speculative purposes. This is where their whole case cracks up. And I can't agree more with you, Chris. You're amazing. We understand that XRP is not a security. It really doesn't take that much, I guess, brain power to really figure it out. But the SEC here clearly seem to want to ignore some of the basic facts of what XRP is. So really interesting. Let's take a look, right? So he goes on. Ripple has to properly document and demonstrate all the uses made available by the XRPL since the beginning of time. Some of them include immediate and cheaper peer-to-peer transfers. Everyone could be its own ODL service. ODL since XRPL was first launched, right? And that's a real good fundamental thing that we need to understand here, is that Chris could send me XRP if I were to provide a service, right? If we were two businesses operating, we could accept XRP as a form of payment between us two, and we wouldn't have to obviously have an ODL or RippleNet or any other kind of Ripple-related technology to do such a thing, right? And that's a use case of XRP that's outside of Ripple, okay? And there are a whole load of many different use cases that XRP has that doesn't involve Ripple, right? We'll just leave that one there and see what else is going on here. So he continues, right? Every XRP investor has had access to a fully functional decentralized exchange since the very beginning, being able to use XRP to trade against a variety of IOUs. XRP has been a very useful instrument for payments since it came into existence. Also, XRP investors have been able to employ wealth management strategies through the utilization of diverse XRPL features such as escrows. Right, later on, other non-Ripple dependent uses were brought by other companies such as Coil, amongst others. Right, so straight away, the SEC's case here is falling apart. Just on a couple of sentences where XRP isn't a security. It has no direct ties to Ripple. If Ripple were to disappear tomorrow, then ultimately the XRP ledger and XRP would still be here. If it was a security, that wouldn't be the case. So really important to understand that. And this is the second lawyer I've come across, Chris, saying the exact same thing. So it's no brainer really as to why Chris and Brad have basically refused to settle with the SEC. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, no, I completely agree, Nick.
Absolutely. So let's see what else is going on here. So several XRP use cases were discovered in 2020, right? So the fintech lawyer also pointed out that some XRP use cases were discovered in 2020, such as the ability to loan and stake XRP in order to obtain yields. He added that the digital token can also be used to affect online payments via payment aggregators. Right, so and here's the quote. So additional uses appear throughout the years, including the ability to loan or stake XRP and obtain yields, including the possibility to borrow XRP, as well as the ability to make online payments through payment aggregators. So absolutely massive in itself. And he goes on because, he gets quite brutal with this as he progresses through here. So the truth is that since the creation of XRP, every XRP holder has had the immediate possibility to use the asset for a variety of different things. In fact, speculation is something that came to XRP after the asset was already useful for many other purposes. As a matter of fact, speculation as a self-maintained use didn't appear until XRP was integrated with a variety of exchanges and deep markets were built around the digital asset. Even before that happened, XRP was already available to support many uses through the XRPL. And then we get into the nitty-gritty of it, and basically what the SEC deliberately failed to acknowledge. According to the fintech lawyer, SEC intentionally failed to acknowledge that XRP can be used to make international payments without the need for Ripple's ODL or any other intermediary. He thinks SEC deliberately ignored this fact to sustain its allegations. And here's the quote, right? So, I have personally used XRP to make international payments and international transfers without using any intermediaries whatsoever, let alone Ripple's ODL. This is something that the SEC deliberately failed to acknowledge in order to be able to sustain their allegations. The SEC's allegations are trying to ascertain that beyond speculation and Ripple's subsidized ODL, there's nothing XRP buyers can do with XRP, hence why XRP investors rely solely on the efforts of Ripple. This is wrong in many different levels, as argued above. And this guy really has articulated it incredibly well. All the things that we talk about here on the channel, Chris, as to why XRP is not a security. It does not rely on Ripple in any way, to be useful in the world, and why I believe XRP will not go to zero, Chris. And I'm not sure if you agree with that.
Yeah, I completely agree with that, Nick. We've covered this for the last few days, haven't we? And throughout that period, we've been probably in as much shock as a lot of other people. And we have kind of pointed a bit of fun and a bit of joke at it, haven't we? In the fact that it does kind of feel like a bit of an American circus.
It does, doesn't it? I mean, this is a complete overreaction. As I've got the chart up here, Chris, and we can see, the entire action here since the announcement, a complete sell-off, and it was a complete overreaction for a US-related problem. Obviously, XRP is not going anywhere. It has already got clarity in many other countries around the world where they use XRP, and this is just the SEC in the US. Basically, I feel like they're throwing their toys out the pram. It was the last act of a desperate man, it feels like, before he left the SEC there. It feels like he needed to make a name for himself, and I feel he picked the wrong fight, don't you think?
Yeah, I really do, yeah. This company's Ripple, they've got lots of big partnerships, one being SBI, that just buy up companies that are roadblocks for Ripple, and I've done that time and time again. And they're resource-wise, they're back to the high heavens.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's I think, very little chance that the SEC can succeed in this case, at least against Ripple. I do not speak for Brad or Chris and whatever allegations are laid against them, but ultimately it seems a very, very weak case indeed against Ripple. So this definitely feels like an overreaction, you know, and I feel sorry and a lot of hurt with, you know, for people who potentially, you know, were damaged by this so close to Christmas as well, which was really not helpful. So really interesting to see what holds. I brought up the chart here so we can see, you know, where we currently are. We're currently, I think it's 29 cents or so. I'm not 100% accurate there, so it's actually 29.4 on coin market cap there. You know, we're up against this resistance level at the moment. We'll hopefully get past there and we'll bounce back up, you know, and see what we can do here. From a support level, we have obviously the 22-cent level. We haven't been as low as that, fortunately enough. And then below the 22, if we were to ever fall that far, would be the 16.8. But I feel that, you know, this pressure down here, the buying pressure at this level is too high. I don't think it's going to be pushed down much lower. We just need to get past this this basically 30.9 cent level approximately, get back over here and start moving our way back up again. But, you know, damage has been done, unfortunately. And I did see, you know, some stuff out there about, you know, class action lawsuits and things like that against the SEC, you know, which wouldn't surprise me. A lot of people have been hurt by their neglect, you know, and sheer, I'm going to call it stupidity on this one, Chris.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So guys, if you found this useful and informative, do go ahead and smash that like button for Chris. He really does appreciate it, as do I. And if you're new to the channel, do go ahead and subscribe. By subscribing, you will be kept up to date with all the videos and a live chat that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. And with that said, we hope you have a fantastic day and we'll catch you in the next one.
Yeah, take care.